Factoring by Nate and Seth. Factoring is the decomposition of polynomials. Today we are going to be factoring with second-degree polynomials. This is a second-degree polynomial because the leading coefficient is to the second power. This polynomial breaks up into x minus 4 and x plus 2. Now we will show you how to get to this.
So here we have x squared plus 3x plus 2. We want to factor this, or decompose it. So first we're going to start it up by setting up our factor. Now we're going to we want to factor 2 out, or what you have to multiply to get 2. This one's easy because it's just 2 and 1. Now we know that what to do with these numbers is to see which of these factors is going to add up to get 3. And 2 and 1, sure enough, equals 3. So now we can simplify it that x plus 2 and x plus 1 is what we want. Now in order to check this, we want to multiply these back together by using bottle rockets. So you get x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2, which becomes x squared plus 3x plus 2. Now we're going to move on to a more complicated example where we have a 6 in the x squared. This complicates things, so we tend to take it from a different approach. What we're going to want to do now is multiply the first and the last coefficient together. So 6 times negative 4 equals negative 24. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did in the last problem, except it's not using just the third number. So what we want to do is factor this number out. So there is negative 6 and 4, and 8 and negative 3. This is the one we want because this adds up to 5. So now we're going to change the polynomial that we originally had. So 6x squared plus 8x minus 3x minus 4. In order to make this a little easier, we're going to rearrange this a little bit so we can find the greatest common factor between this polynomial. So 6x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 4 will allow us to find greatest common factors between the two halves of the function, as we are going to split it up, but just for now. Now the greatest common factor between these two would be right here is a 3x, and here would be a 4. So you have a 3x of 2x minus 1 and plus 4 of 2x minus 1. Change those colors. So now we can see what we want in order to make this a decomposed function, which is 3x plus 4 and 2x minus 1. We want to check our work by multiplying these two together. It's 6 squared plus 8x minus 3x minus 4, which is 6x squared plus 5x minus 4. And that is how you factor.